Hello and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. I decided to make a short video about some tips and tricks for this game. I picked it up some time ago and I have to say it is solid 100 hours of pure fun. Also, I'm sorry if my voice will sound a little bit rugged, I'm a bit sick. Anyway, here are a few things I picked up playing Horizon. I hope you enjoy it. First things first. There are 4 main elements in game, each with different side effects, apart of inflicting additional damage. We have fire, very powerful element, no wonder you get access to it pretty much instantly. It makes machines stop aggro at you for some time and just dance like a puppet. Particularly useful against grid hosts. Freeze. It slows down enemies and multiplies damage inflicting during the freeze phase. If used right, very powerful element, especially on higher difficulty when machines are just arrow sponges. Shock. This is pretty self-explanatory. These arrows does to machines what my picture to girls, shock and fall on the ground. On normal or hard difficulty you can easily take down Stalker by shocking him and inflict critical damage. 3 rounds and a Stalker should be done. On ultra hard it is a bit harder. Corrosive. Machines will turn on the one under influence of this element. I don't use it too much, but if I do I usually use it in groups, like tramplers, long legs. Usually surprise attack on the biggest machine and just watch the world burn. Probably the most important part of this video and most useful tip I can give you about this game is to make sure not to overlook pouches. It is quite easy to miss them, especially at the beginning of the game. If you want to extend your carry capacity, you have to craft various pouches from animal skin, bones and meat. You can do it as soon as you buy or get particular weapon. It is not locked behind any mission progress or anything like that, meaning you can start as soon as you finish initial tutorial start of the game. Very useful thing. Sharpshooter bow play very important, if not crucial part in Horizon. It allows you to snipe the machines from very big distance. The reason this bow is so important is simple. Every machine has aggro radius. If you are outside of it, enemy quickly cool down aggro and come back to where it was originally. There is mechanic in game which triggers enemy to hide behind something. I guess it is dev attempt to do not exploit this feature, but even though it is very powerful and sometimes the only way to take down particular challenging machines. As you know, hunting the machines require you to aim carefully, removing components and hitting machines in the weak spots. In the heat of the fight, it might be sometimes very challenging and frustrating. Luckily, we have the concentration skill. It allows you to slow down time for a few seconds to help you aim for the sweet spots. But it has a cooldown. There is, however, widely overlooked part of this skill. Jumping or sliding while aiming slow down time for a period of jump or slide as well. No cooldown. Only thing to remember is that you have to aim while doing those maneuvers, and it helps to first pull arrow then do it. Pulling arrow will be slowed down as well. With sliding it is a bit more difficult, cause you have to run, then slide, so crouch, then aim, then pull arrow and lastly shoot, where from aiming you will be on slow mode. Horseback riding, so mounting the machines and attack from the machine, will also be slowed down. You have 2 main ways to heal. First is to use potion. I use PC, so it is under F key from the radial menu in the left bottom corner. Or you have the healing medicine under Q. I find using Q much more often than potions. During the fight it is quite difficult to use the radial menu and there are skills and perks which are more useful than healing. It is much easier to use the healing medicine by using ring finger or to press Q, rather than use some finger to set up the correct item on the radial menu and then use index finger, so stop moving right for a second just to use the potion. Because of this, the herbalist trait is in my opinion one of the most important, if not the most important skill in the skill tree. It doubles up the pouch of the herbal medicine. Only downside of using herbal medicine is that you cannot buy it, you have to find medicine plants. And higher difficulty level refill pouch much slower, meaning you have to find much more plants to fill up your herbal medicine. I found one particular spot which is quite convenient to refill herbal medicine. It is the campfire next to the main city. You basically go up the stream, then turn left and make some sort of circle. There are quite a lot of plants, no machines. fairly easy spot to navigate, and running full circle usually fill up almost whole medicine pouch with herbalist trait. Still, in my opinion, there should be at some point in game quest or secret or anything really allowing you to access garden with all the plants, where you can jump in, refill your pouch, make potions and come back to fight, because after half of the first playthrough, even though it is a very interesting approach to the healing in game, it gets very annoying and frustrating. You fight few machines, reach campfire, you have to stop, jump out, refill the pouch, come back to the game. It is fun for first 20 times, but after that it's just nuance. Feels like stretching the playthrough artificially. After finishing sort of intro, the first part of the game, you can travel wherever you want. It is full open map with various collectible side missions, vantage spots. There is one particularly useful location, Cauldrons. It is usually some sort of cave where you have to solve some puzzle, fight some enemies, and in most of the times there is a boss fight at the end. I don't want to spoil too much, but just bear in mind that after finishing each cauldron you will be awarded with possibility to override more types of the machines. By the end of the game you can override even the Tender Jaws. I usually prioritize these locations over everything else to get some advantage during fight. And the last tip I have for you are tutorials. Each weapon, when you buy it, gives you additional sort of quest. It is easy to overlook, but especially at the beginning of the game, it is big help allowing you to get skills faster. Also, it teaches you how to use this weapon. Worth to pay attention and check from time to time if you have any new mission there. That's it. I hope you found something useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.